Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Gaming News. So we have a couple news things that we can discuss today. Again, I'm surprised. I'm actually finding some some newsworthy things for this series. Hopefully, we can keep it going. Like I said, it may not. We may not have an episode every week, but that's okay. So today we have news on the brand new NASCAR 25 that's coming to console. We have news on Ultimate Hunting. We have news on Way of the Hunter. We have news on an all-new truck driver game. We have news on the PS5 controller. And we have some news on ETS2 and ATS coming to console. So let's hop into this, shall we? So first things first, NASCAR 25 is coming October 14, 2025 to console, PS5, Xbox Series X and S. It is coming to Steam. It's coming to Steam a month later. It's coming November 11th, I believe. I believe that's when the date is. So as you can see, we have the pre-order bonuses. You have the Gold Edition for $80, the Standard Edition for $60, and the Season Pass is for $25. So you see everything that you get. I don't think I'm going to get the Gold Edition because it's all just kind of like cosmetics and like in-game bucks, which I don't really care about. It seems to me that they're going the route of like F1 series, how all of the DLC and the pre-order stuff is all cosmetic and not really that important to the game. I do have another video up. It's like a 30-minute video of my reaction to the gameplay that they revealed earlier this week. I just released that yesterday, so go check that out. I'm really excited about this game. Like I said, I will be pre-ordering the Standard Edition. We are going to have this game on the channel. I can't wait to get my hands on an iRacing game that's on console. That's not the that dirt racing game. I forget what they're called. What are they called? Are they called Bandits or something like that? I don't know. I'm really not into that kind of racing as much. But yeah, NASCAR 25 coming October 14th. You can pre-order now, guys. Okay, so Truck Driver, the Dutch Connection. Where do I start? Honestly, like I said, if you guys enjoy this game, I apologize. It's not a game that I enjoy. I don't think they're good games at all. I do feel like they're geared towards maybe the younger crowd. You know, I could see maybe like eight-year-old me enjoying this game. This is the third game in their series. Some people said that, you know, this could have probably just been a DLC on the last game, which I don't disagree with that. But they do have a trailer, so let's take a look at the trailer, shall we? All right, guys. So here is the official reveal trailer for Truck Driver: The Dutch Connection.
How long have you been in the business?
33 years.
Trucker Felix, this is Dispatcher A. Checking in with you. How's that engine purring?
European roads are new to me. I moved from the U.S. a few months ago.
You're American?
Born and raised in Texas. Hey, Sarah. How's it going? How are the kids? I think Joshua's still mad at me for moving to Europe. We haven't spoken since I got here.
I love my home here.
I miss you, Sarah.
Okay, so that is Truck Driver: The Dutch Connection. It's a truck driver game. The graphics look is so dated. I mean, ETS2 is an old game. ETS2 looks much better than this. This game looks like maybe a PS2 title at best. But again, you know what? I'm not here to judge. If this is you guys' thing, if you guys enjoy the Truck Driver series and Truck Driver: The Dutch Connection, you can wishlist it now. It should be out sometime this fall on PS5, Xbox Series X and X, and I'm sure Steam as well. All right, so PlayStation 5 had an update to their system software this week, and it's not so much about the system software as much as it is about right here the DualSense controller. So this has always been able to connect to PC or your cell phone, Bluetooth headsets as well. You can connect this to, but you can only connect one at a time. Every time you wanted to reconnect, you would have to repair the damn thing to whatever it was. So, in other words, when I would connect this to my PC to play Steam titles, I would have to delete it from my PC and then repair it and reconnect it to the PC every single time I wanted to use it on PC. And then when I go back to the PS5, I'd have to repair it with the PS5, where you'd have to plug it in with the USB cord provided. You'd have to turn on the system manually with the button, because when this is paired with the PC, it no longer works the PS5. So now they changed that. Now you can have up to 4 devices connected to the controller at a time, and all you have to do is make sure your PS5 is shut off, and the PS5 will always be the triangle button. Okay, so that's where they designated. I don't know if you could change that. I personally, I don't care. I wouldn't. It's fine. If I know it's a triangle, it's a triangle. So now when you want to put it on your computer, say, you put your computer in parry mode, and you're going to press and hold the PS button and the corresponding button that you want to switch it to. So like I have it connected to the square, so you press and hold the square and the PS button, and then it'll pair with the PC. Anytime you want to switch, you just do the same thing. So when I want to go back to the PS5, I just press and hold the PS button and the triangle, and then it reconnects to the PS5. When I want to play on the PC, I just press and hold the PS button and the square. I press and hold it down, and it'll reconnect to the computer. I don't have to repair it. I don't have to go through the whole rigmarole that I had to before. I don't know why this wasn't something that they put in the software day one. It's just such a huge oversight to me. It's just either laziness on Sony's part, or I don't really know, but it was really stupid not to have it from day one, but they have it now, so that's really cool. It's going to make life a lot easier for those of us who use the PS5 controller for other things other than just the PS5. All right, so moving on to Ultimate Hunting. We actually talked about this, I believe, in our first little episode of gaming news here, so we have news to share today. Unfortunately, I don't have the video footage to share with you guys. So they shared some video footage of elephant animations in-game. They only shared it with the content creators in their Discord. I used to be a content creator in their Discord. I left their Discord because, honestly, I just feel like it's too toxic. It's a toxic community. The community, half of it, they don't like you saying anything bad about the developers. They think developers are like just on a pedestal up here, which is fine. But at the same time, they're big boys. They should be able to take some criticism. A lot of things the people were saying in the Discord weren't anything, mean-spirited. It was just kind of truth. It was just like, where's the game? Where's the gameplay? You said that we're going to have a demo at the end of summer. Here it is, closing in on the end of summer very quickly. We still have no demo, all this stuff. So, yeah, I left there. But they did put out a little clip of the elephants and their animations, and the elephants look amazing. The elephants, they're different colors. Their tusk sizes are all different. The animations are really amazing. I could show you footage of this because there are some content creators that put out videos, but I don't want to steal views from them, guys. That's not who I am. That's not the kind of content creator I want to be. So I'm not going to show you footage from them. I show you guys footage from AP101 for the simple fact I don't know where he gets his source material. That's kind of the problem with AP101. So again, I'm not trying to steal his views at all, and I will urge anybody to go check out AP101's channel. The problem is I don't know where he gets his source material from for his videos, so that's the only reason why I've used his videos in the past. But these guys, I do know where they got the source material. I'm just not able to get it. I don't want to rejoin the Discord. I don't want to ask for the content creator role again. I'm just not interested in it. So I will put down below, I will pin it in the comments. the channels. One of them is Flinter. If you guys, you know, if you play any of the hunting games, Call of the Wild, everybody knows who Flinter is. Flinter is like the biggest guy in the hunting community for video games like that. The other is Liquidfire, he's a smaller content creator. So I urge you guys to check his channel out. As a small content creator myself, you know, I would say try to support us smaller content creators. You know, we really appreciate it. So check out his video. Check out Flinter's too, but you know, check out his. Give his a like. You know, maybe subscribe to him if you want. Leave a comment to give him some interaction. That'd be really cool. So yeah, I will leave those links in there. Check the videos out. It's really cool. It's something to be excited about. I just hope the game gets released at some point, which I'm still kind of skeptical of. But you know what? I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I hope I'm wrong. I hope the game releases. I hope it's fantastic. I hope it's, you know, amazing. I hope it puts the whole hunting game genre on its ear, and they do something that we haven't seen before. So yeah, that's what we have in Ultimate Hunting today. Next, we have some news of Way of the Hunter. They did have an update this past week. We have the eland added to Tiki Moon Plains, the African map. It was a free update. The animal is absolutely free. If you have the game, you can go hunt right now. It is on Tiki Moon Plains. That is a DLC map, so you will have to own that map to enjoy it. They had a lot of sound effects fixes with various rifles and stuff like that. It was, you know, again, in the way of updates, it was just kind of minor stuff. But adding the eland was pretty cool. I wanted to show you guys a video of it, but I cannot find the elands anywhere. I found one need zone for them, and I haven't found any of them. I'll have to go back when that need zone is active and see if I can find them, and I will show you guys that in a video. All right, so that brings us to the end of the video, and that brings us to Euro Truck Simulator 2, an American Truck Simulator for Xbox. So unfortunately, we still don't have a date, and we still don't have the big news that was promised to us. So I'm starting to think that maybe the guys that do the ETS2 streams, either they jumped the gun with the things they say. Maybe they said something that they shouldn't have. Maybe it wasn't supposed to be released yet. But I don't know. I don't know what happened, but we still don't have the big news that they promised. I have no idea what it is. You know, everybody's still waiting, and now everybody's just like, yeah, you know what? Maybe they're just lying about it, or it wasn't ready, or whatever. I don't know. But in the ATS stream this week, the two guys that were doing the stream, they actually did share a little bit of information about the console version. So let's check that out now, shall we? All right. So this is Alex, the community manager, and Mark, he is the vehicle production something. I can't see that. I'll have to start the video to show. So I think we're picking this up where they're talking about people that were able to, I guess, tour the SES facility and get the teaser trailer for the consoles early. So let's check this out.
Some of our fans actually even got to preview the console teaser early.
Yes, that was actually one of the surprise things that they got to see before anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously we couldn't talk about it at the time, but now we can, because we have announced that we are coming to consoles, both to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and X.
But Alex, when?
Yes.
When?
That is the big question. When is it happening?
And what is the best way for people who are curious about the release date? How can they find out?
Ooh, the best way really right now is to follow us on our socials, all the official ones there. It's on X, that's on Facebook, that's on Instagram, and as well as our blog and newsletter. We're on most major socials, including Blue Sky as well, because we don't have a date just yet. But once we are ready to announce one, once we feel ready and prepared that, you know, it's in a good state to announce it, then that's where we're going to announce it first. That's where it's going to be. So make sure you're already following. If you're following our socials already, then great, you're already linked in. But if you're not, definitely do that. You can find all the links in the description below on Twitch and on YouTube if you're watching from those places. And if you're watching on Facebook, well, you're already following one of our socials on there. But we know you're very excited for consoles. It's obviously very, very popular in terms of wish lists. We've had over 500,000. That's 500,000 of you wish lists on consoles collectively, which is just huge. So to say the least, I think the community is quite excited, don't you think, Mark?
Yeah, I mean they've been blowing up our social media about it, so needless to say, they're quite excited.
They are. We understand that you're very eager to get a date, but we want to make sure things are right and that they're in a good state and we're getting everything working the way that it should be before we announce anything, because we hate to delay it on you. We don't want to put out one of those letters on social media that you see a gaming company do every now and again. It's just like a text like, oh, we've been working hard at it, but so yeah, we'll definitely let you know as soon as we know. That's for sure.
All right, so there you have it, guys. No date. They don't know yet. They're still working on it. And the best way is to just follow them on their social medias and hope we get some news fairly soon from them guys. Which I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm fine. I'm fine with them taking their time with it. We want the game to be as close to perfect as they can get it on console. We want everything running smoothly. We want the FPS running smoothly. We want everything working. Hopefully we'll have keyboard and mouse support. I don't know. They haven't really said anything about that. That's something that I'm wishing for. I know a lot of other people are kind of hoping that they do have that in the game as well. We do know that they're working really hard to make the controller support really well. Also, me personally, I hope they have wheel support, because I have the wheel, I have the whole rig. I would love to use that for the game on PS5, just like I do, on PC. They haven't said anything about that yet. Also, again, on their on the page for PlayStation, it doesn't say anything about online play. It doesn't say anything like you're required to have PS Plus to play the online portion of the game. So is it going to have multiplayer at release? Is it going to have multiplayer? I mean, the way they were talking, it was supposed to be just like the PC version, but I don't know. Maybe it's just too early. Maybe they don't have that on the game page yet. So who knows? But that's all the news I have for you today, guys. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I hope you're enjoying these little news videos. I'm actually having a lot of fun putting them together. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you next time.